Our end-of-the-year LPAC student groups are Telpas Alt. This module is optional for those campuses that did not have students taking Telpas Alt. For Telpas 2020, Telpas Alt holistic scoring due from teachers is May 15th. Your CTCs will input holistic scores by May 22nd into TANS. The Telpas Alt testers will not be required to take lost links testing to be reclassified. Telpas scores will be returned promptly on July 20th. At the beginning of the year, we will have an LPAC along with the ART committee members to analyze the students' Telpas scores and to decide whether the student continues with ESL services or meets the reclassification criteria set forth by the ART committee in 2019-2020 IEP. This year, in 2020 school year, the reclassification rubric has been created. Students who took Telpas Alt will also be given a reclassification rubric alternative for teachers to complete. In the fall of 2019, our students qualified as Telpas Alt testers. Then, in April and May of 2020, our Telpas Alt teachers created holistic scores. In May 2020, Elevation will send out a reclassification rubric for teachers to complete, sent by the LPAC administrator or the LPAC teacher. In Elevation, at the end of the year LPAC, the reclassification will be pending Telpas Alt scores. Any final changes will be made at the beginning of the year by the LPAC and the ART committee to review our final Telpas Alt scores. We have given you the following steps to complete your end-of-the-year LPAC for our students that took Telpas Alt. As previously noted, we were not able to create a student list specific to these students. So, you will need to first gather a list from your CTC of those Telpas Alt testers and identify these students in Elevation. Step 2. Assign the reclassification rubric alt form to teachers in Elevation between May 6th and May 11th. Step 3. Schedule and perform the end-of-the-year reclassification LPAC between May 18th and the 22nd. This will also be grouped with your other reclassifying students. Step 4. Open your 2020 end-of-the-year reclassification LPAC and review the student's data before finalizing with your teacher of record. Open Step 5, your teacher reclassification rubric alternate, and review before finalizing. Step 6, finalize your end-of-the-year reclassification LPAC, pending Telpas Alt. Your required attendees are your LPAC administrator, your LPAC teacher, or bilingual ESL teacher in elementary. The LPAC parent is optional due to COVID-19. Step 2 is to assign the reclassification rubric alternate to your teachers. We have created a following click sheet to guide you and help you in how to do that. Once your teachers have been assigned the rubric, then they will complete the rubric and submit it via Elevation. We've also created an email to let your teachers know to expect an email from Elevation to log into Elevation and complete the reclassification rubric alternate. This is the view that your teachers will have when completing their teacher rubric for our Telpas Alt reclassifiers. They will be asked to complete one descriptor for reading receptive skills, for listening and reading. And the teacher will select one descriptor for expressive skills, speaking and writing. At the bottom, they will make the recommendation of whether they feel like the student should be reclassified for the following school year. Upon completing the reclassification rubric, you as the LPAC administrator or the LPAC teacher will finalize our end of the year reclassification LPAC. You will choose that the student has met all reclassification criteria pending Telpas Alt scores. Remember that any final changes will be made at the beginning of the year by the LPAC and ART committee's review of final Telpas Alt scores.